mode. Dynamic banter. Time to shut up. Start the show.
All right, motherfucker, I'm in.
Are you jacked in?
Yeah, dude, and I'm bricked up.
Hold on, let me take a rip of this bong.
We can be. Way too we can be.
I thought about what it might sound like for a second, and it cracked me up.
Guys, welcome to the show. 401.
401, baby.
Let's just start counting them now so we'll know.
The celebration continues.
The celebration continues.
What did you guys get us for our 401st episode?
I noticed that there wasn't a lot of presents on that present table, and we said leave the present when you come into the party.
We kept the tree up for a reason. There was nothing under it yesterday morning.
That's fine. You get to an age where maybe you get less presents than you used to. You just have to deal with it. It's called
Sucks.
time.
And you start liking when you get clothes.
Yeah.
When does that happen? I used to hate clothes as presents.
Did you know that when you get old, gravity gets heavier on your body, and that's why we all kind of shrink?
Does your gravity get heavier or does your body get weaker? Because I think gravity is consistent, is it not?
Gravity knows how old you are.
Is that true?
Gravity's keeping tabs on you.
Gravity will never forget your birthday.
Gravity has you on Facebook, and one time you put your birthday in, and now everyone knows forever when your birthday is, including Gravity.
Gravity is like, that's one of your first 10 friends on FB. That's the Tom of FB.
All right, let's not get too deep into the show before we explain what we're doing here.
This is called Beat the Clock.
Our producer has to leave. He's got a urethra appointment at 10:15.
He's getting urethra installed.
Yeah, he's getting a urethra extension.
It's gonna
It's
come
coming
out.
out.
Yeah, it's gonna look like a tampon.
It'll be like a tampon string, but it really is just the extension of his urethra.
Oh, this is making me feel bad, I think.
No, Kevin wants to dip it into the toilet water like a proboscis.
So he's having splash issues.
Too much splash.
Too many splash. So if you take the urethra and extend it about 3 inches.
Yeah. He pees into the water.
Then you squat in the water. It goes into the water.
Yeah. You know what no one ever talks about? First of all, let's start the clock.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we're doing today is our producer, Kevin, needs to leave. But that doesn't mean we're going to stop recording. Oh, no, friends. That is not what that means. What it means is that no matter what, we are giving you a 1-hour episode. That's right. We're going to start a timer, and we are not ending this fucking show until we have reached an hour. Are you ready, Mike?
Ready?
Let's count it down. 5, 4.
All right, it's go.
Dude,
Timer begins.
no one ever talks about how, and there's also pressure to be entertaining within an hour. That'd be so funny if this was just a medical show.
I mean, yeah.
No one ever talks about when guys pee on the bowl versus peeing in the water, given the whatever social situation you're in.
Yeah, well, I think it's interesting because there are certain taboos still that are like kind of kept behind closed doors.
Let's go down the list.
Well, I think to use your example first, and then we could talk about the other ones, is that like, leaving the toilet seat up is because the toilet seat down, leaving it down.
Hold on.
Leaving it down?
What's the whole thing? I get my
What's
brain
the taboo
scrambled.
one? When you're peeing, you're supposed to pick the toilet seat up. And then you're supposed to put it down so no one falls in.
So yeah, so toilet seat needs to stay down.
Not while you're peeing though, because it gives you a smaller
right,
target.
Right, and I think that's where the peeing on the seat is under. That's the umbrella it's under. Is
I
like
think Mike was talking about though peeing like not directly.
Oh yeah,
into the
I wasn't
water.
clear. I was talking
saying-
about the volume difference between pissing into the middle of the water and pissing on the side
Of the
to
bowl.
do a quieter piss. Like if you're dating
Okay,
a
okay,
girl
got it,
or
got it,
whatever,
got it.
and she's over the apartment for the first time, maybe you want to piss on the bowl as to not be like,
Because you're
I don't
yeah,
piss.
yeah.
Pissing is gross. You would never suck a dick of a guy who pisses.
I won't name names, but I have a friend, a close friend,
What's their name?
who I have a close friend who I guess since he was like a teenager believed that the amount, like the sound of your piss equaled the size of your penis.
Oh sure, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the
that's
amount
fine.
the amount of piss you hear hit the water
Yeah.
is equal to how big your dick is.
Yeah. Somebody has a joke about pissing next to The Rock.
Oh yeah? And it sounded like a water hose.
Somebody's
or
just
something.
dumping a bucket into the toilet. Yeah.
So I think like, you know, even in that like that realm, it reminded me that like, you know, sometimes you're like, you're right. You know you're gonna have like you had to piss. Dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a blaster.
There's a pressure.
There's a pressure. Someone's
Yeah.
been doing this with the super soaker pressure.
Someone's been pumping you up.
pumping you up
Yeah.
in there. And so you're ready to blast off.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you go directly into the water, everyone's gonna hear it. The whole
Everyone's gonna know.
family.
Yeah. We're talking like bathrooms with tiles and stuff like that. That's sound travel.
Dude, bathroom placement in like in your home, in your apartment is like important. Like when you're looking for a place to live, it's important to know
Where the bathroom is.
where the bathroom is and where it's located.
And in adjacent to which other room.
Right, because if you're going to your girlfriend's house for Thanksgiving, she invited you to the first family Thanksgiving. It's your first time going, and the dining room is there's a doorway to the bathroom in the dining room.
Yeah. Dog, can I say it?
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah, get it.
Mike.
My aunt and uncle, who I love very much, had this house where it was like it was the living room. You walk into the living room, front door. Okay. Front door. How could I do this for everyone?
You have to audibly explain it.
Front.
Yeah.
I'm pointing to a piece of paper.
So we've got the front door into the house.
front door into living room.
So entryway leads to the living room.
Yeah, so you walk in, family's watching TV. It's a beautiful place.
Gorgeous.
Behind that, you walk straight through to the kitchen.
Okay.
The kitchen table was right here, and the bathroom was right here.
Yeah. there
So
it is.
it's like the bathroom was sitting at the head of the table. So it's like, and we had like multiple Thanksgivings over there, and I was always so scared to go to the bathroom.
I mean, you can't,
Finn's gonna hear me peep.
dude.
I don't want my aunt and uncle to hear me peep.
That's the other thing. It's like, dude, I was, I was helping a friend pack up their apartment for moving, and everyone's working in like one area, and the bathroom is also open, and the lights on, and there's like boxes in there, and there's like stuff in there to be like put into boxes.
They save their poop like quarters.
And it's just open. And so we're cleaning this apartment all in this vicinity of this open bathroom door.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I go in there to piss even, this is for everyone to experience.
There's no door on the bathroom?
Well, there is, but it's like it's open because the bathroom is like also part of what's being worked on.
Sure.
So
So
it's
there are
like-
like boxes holding it
Yeah.
open?
Well, yeah, there's just boxes everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like, and someone's like coming in and out of the bathroom, like working on stuff. And it's like, well, what if I gotta go to the bathroom?
You just say I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, yeah, and I totally did.
Yeah.
But it's like that same situation of like, everyone's gonna hear
They're gonna
me
know there's a
do-
conversation
Yeah,
about
like
it.
if I needed to shit,
Yeah.
forget about it.
I have trained my body. Like last night, I had a show in this town, Bellflower, at the Stand Up Comedy Club, I believe it's called, in Bellflower. Bellfinder.
Yeah.
And
Bellfinder.
I had this. What did I have? I had some chicken wings beforehand because I got there too early, and then I absolutely had to shit. I was like, "This is the place where it happens
Yeah.
in Bellflower." In
And
this
there's nothing you
restaurant,
can do about it.
I was like, I'll just do it here because I'm definitely not doing it in the green room because the green room at the Stand Up Comedy Club in
Patterson.
is as big as this table, and it's good for camaraderie. But there's also a sliding door to a
Oh
bathroom,
wow!
and literally
a
my
sliding door.
yes, my friend John walks into the bathroom as soon as he gets in. Long drive from LA. He goes, I'm gonna go piss in here real loud. And we're like, I'm talking like the green room is cut this room in half.
Yeah.
Twice.
Holy shit! That's a small room.
Yeah. So sometimes you just, you know,
what if you had to
it's
shit
fine.
in
If,
there?
I did have to shit, but it's like I trained my body to be like, no, you don't, bud. It's not an option.
And that's the thing. It's like, and it's just a common courtesy. Like if you are on a show with like multiple people and everyone's sharing that one green room,
Yeah.
you have to find another bathroom to shit in.
I want to think that people are more complex than this, but I truly, truly believe, based on like what I think I would do,
Yeah.
if somebody walked into that bathroom where it's like this room halved twice and had to take like an emergency bad chicken shit, I would think that that person's kind of gross for the rest of my life.
For the rest of your life.
And that's not their fault at all.
No.
I guess
Doesn't
it's
that
like,
suck?
well, you know, to me, it's
That
like,
person's bubble shit for the rest of
Here's my thing, and this might speak to how gross I am
Uh-huh.
and how acceptable, like how much gross I'm willing to withstand.
It would bring you closer to the person.
To me, it's like that person will always have, like, after that moment, you have a different idea of them in your head for sure. For me, it's like you carry forever that you gave such zero fucks.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
you just went in there and you fucking bombed a giant shit.
I guess there's a couple ways to do it. There's the not giving zero fucks thing and being kind of like, hey, listen up.
Hey, we all poop, brother.
And then I was thinking more like I don't want this to happen. I know the social ramifications of this
Yeah,
happening,
yeah.
but I have to do it and it's going to be gross and you all have to hear it.
Well,
Better.
Yeah.
I can handle that better.
so
Not a person
we,
like with their leg up on the wall.
we were in Idlewild once with our pals, and we had a group of like maybe 5 or so people, all kind of walking through Idlewild, the town. And it's gorgeous. We love it. And we've been sipping coffees, and as you know, coffee helps,
Move it
it
around.
makes the waters fall.
Coffee makes the waterfall.
Coffee makes the waters fall. Makes it flow, baby. We open up those damn doors and we let the poop out.
The coffee makes it easier to evacuate.
And there's a pressure
Yeah. Yeah.
that is building.
There's a French press you build inside of you.
Yes, your body
Yeah.
is a French press and the poop is the coffee.
Yeah.
In this situation.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, we're walking through town and I'm feeling like this is the culmination of 2 days worth of stuff. Like I'm ready to rip her out.
You've been going into the kitchen and pressing down the garbage for 2 days.
You know how you like go, yeah, exactly, for 2 days. And it's like, it's not that there's not a constipation situation.
How does that one go?
It's not a constipation situation. I'm flowing fine. It's not a constipation situation. No. I can do it on my own time.
I used to love that song.
It's a great one. And no one's touched it. No samples, nothing.
Nuh-uh. It's untapped.
Untapped.
So you knew you had 2 days to build up.
Go, brother.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, the days before were the kinds of poops, and this only happens when we go up to in the mountains. Maybe it's the pressure, the elevation, pressure change.
Elevation change?
Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's like you go when you have a restroom time up there, you're like, we're cutting this boy in half and we're cleaning her up.
Sure.
But the rest is going to hang on for the
Okay.
rest of the evening.
You know when that's gonna happen?
No, it just happens sometimes when we're up in the mountains for some reason.
Sure.
I don't
That's
know.
when
Might have to
gravity
do-
really knows what your birthday is.
Gravity knows this. That's when your birthday is getting close.
That's great.
So
yeah.
anyway, so I was pooping just fine, but it felt like the coffee was like, let's flush out all the stuff you were cutting in half the past couple of days.
Flush it out, cut it in half and flush it out.
Let's get those boys out of there.
Let's clean up the sawmill.
So we're walking through town, and I'm like, I need to use the restroom. And everyone's like, great, let's go to this like little whatever. There's like this thing right here. We'll go in there. It was this cute little coffee shop. And I was like, fuck it, yeah, I'll drop a, and then I'll double up. I'll get another coffee. Why not?
Let's start the cycle again.
Let's go. I'm out in the mountains. I want to have a good time. Orpa. Did she just fly by? She's on another mission. You never know. Orpa. So anyway, we get to this coffee shop, and there's one restroom, and I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, may I use your restroom? And everyone's in line to get coffee and stuff, and they're like, yeah, it's over there. And so I go out. You go outside of the little coffee shop, and it's right outside the like. It's in like a waiting area.
That's good placement.
Great placement, but there's chairs, like, and tables, like, kind of close to it.
With people like putting stuff in their mouth.
Well, yeah, exactly, conceivably, but at that moment there wasn't.
Yeah.
But so I had to go so fucking bad. Like, we're like, this is gonna happen here. Like, you know it's gonna happen there. I can't wait any longer. I can't go to another place now. It's
Like
too late.
you walk up to ask for the key to the bathroom, but you're just looking at the bathroom the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're the barista. Like, I need the key to the bathroom.
Exactly. They know. They know what that look is.
Yeah.
But they never. I wonder if baristas know the person who's gonna like blast the bathroom. Like, you know, those,
Well, I bet they've seen it so many times that they know the characteristics.
right? They have to at this point.
Like here's a guy. He's going down the checklist, sweating,
Yep.
stuttering,
Came in fast.
came in fast, short strides.
That guy's gonna blast it. Blast it.
Yeah, voice like probably higher than normal.
And then as soon as that guy goes into the bathroom, all the workers are like, they draw straws to who's gonna have to like clean up after
Yeah,
it.
who's on the schedule?
Who's the rookie? Get rookie on.
Because you know they all like little cafes and gas stations
Yeah.
and stuff. They all have that
They're
checklist of
who's
like
the-
who did it
yeah,
and
who
at
cleaned
what
the
time.
bathroom last.
Fuck, when was the last time I signed in? It's me, isn't it?
Damn it! Here we go. And then the mask up.
Yeah. I'm doing. It's not because of you, sir. It's COVID. I did it because of COVID.
Before the guy goes in, I gotta rip this bog before I clean out this shit. So anyway, so there's someone in the bathroom.
Oh no.
And I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, go today. And they come out and they're like, oh, I'm like, fuck, I gotta go. So I go in and there's no toilet paper. Before I even like
This is
close the
nightmare
door.
scenario. You have nightmares about this. It's like you're describing a nightmare.
I thought about if I can make it work with like that little
The hand thing.
bit that's or like the hand towel.
Or you shit in the sink.
But I was like, fuck it. I go inside the shop and I'm like, can I, there's no toilet paper in the bathroom.
Damn, that's bold.
And cause
Dude, were you doing the using as little breath as possible? Putting toilet paper in the bathroom.
I think I I was like being autopilot. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I wasn't even like aware of what really was happening. I just knew that like probably the fastest way for me to get toilet paper was to just say there's no toilet paper, because 9 times out of 10 there's like some drawer or something that has like extra
Close
toilet
by,
paper.
yeah,
or whatever.
they have to. Dude, you're like a fleshy mech at this point.
Exactly.
And there's a little alien in
Yeah.
your forehead, and all the alarms and lights are going on. No toilet paper.
We've lost consciousness. He's not conscious, but he's up and about. We gotta get this boy to the toilet, guys. We're evacuating Bay 2. Uh-oh, guys, that's the failsafe.
Dude, I'm thinking like this fake fucking Christopher Nolan
Yeah.
production. It's that
Here,
fucking
listen.
sound.
Well, because they're
Dude,
little
the big,
guys.
the big climax.
They're little guys.
The big
yeah.
climax of the whole movie is that little fart sound.
Yeah. It's like, where's this music here? It's like this. This is what it sounds like.
You gotta give me a blah. Yeah, yeah.
Boys, we gotta go fast. Hang on. Let's get communications down to the ventilation area. Boys, how you doing down there?
Yeah, it's not going good. All the alarms are going off. There's the steam blasting me in the face.
This guy's brown hole isn't tight enough.
And then there's an emotional part like, I just want to see my kids again. I just want to see my little alien kids one more time.
Hey, 2 more days on the job and then you're out.
We gotta evacuate this mech.
I've been doing this for 30 years, evacuating poops. Getting boys from autopilot out to where they need to go.
This shit's gonna blow if we don't get a hold of things in 10, 9, 8, 7. I just want to see my kids again. 6,
Yeah,
5, 4.
close to critical mass.
Tell my wife I love her and my little kids.
Captain, we're about to get out of your boat.
And then the next shot is like the sunrise. The next morning.
What if there was just a scene in a movie like that? Like a regular like rom-com or something, and the guy has to go to the bathroom at one point, and then that just happens.
Yeah, dude.
It cuts to the inside of his body. And then you never see anything like that.
It's like Hallmark movie the whole time. That's the movie.
And then it just happens, and then nothing like that happens again.
No, that was the only. And then it's very like stereotypical towards the end.
You never see the, and I could just see the articles. Like rom-com has bizarre bathroom scenes.
Bizarre rom-com twist saves the movie industry.
Yeah, normal rom-com with bizarre twist.
Rom-coms will never be the same after this bizarre twist from podcast duo.
M. Night Shyamalan announces getting into rom-coms. So anyways, so the guy's like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's toilet paper. And he gets like a key and he goes in there and he like unlocks this cupboard and then there's toilet paper in there. Right. So I'm waiting for this fucking guy to do it. And I'm in the bathroom. Like, and it's one of those like 1-person bathrooms.
Yeah.
That's so hard when you're that close to the toilet.
I know. And I'm like, please get out of here.
Because your body sees the toilet
Yeah,
and it's like,
your
it's okay.
brain-
I
Now it's
almost
okay.
said, dude, I almost was like, you don't need to lock it back up. I'm fine.
You know, Ben,
I'm not going to take any of this.
you don't need to lock
Leave
it.
it, you know, like I needed precious moments.
Yeah,
Even to him locking it back up.
Yeah.
But he locked it up and then he
Keys
left.
on the keychain.
Dude, I'll give you the keys. I'll lock it up. I'll lock it up. Leave the keys to me. And he leaves and I just like have this very soothing, wonderful
Yeah.
exit experience.
Loud.
No, it was just totally normal, but it was like a really relieving
Yeah.
moment.
Where you like feel light.
Yeah, and it was just so good. But I needed to be in there for a bit, you know?
Yeah.
And I can hear like all of my friends like slowly gathering like out in the little dining area that's right next to the bathroom. And I've been in there maybe like, let's say like 8 or 9 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I'm like finishing my business and washing my hands and stuff. And I'm like, oh, fuck, this is what I needed. And now I'm ready for the day. You know how you're excited? You're like, oh.
You have a new lease on life.
Oh, now we're going out there. And
You
we're
were,
ready.
yeah, you were in an emergency situation, and now you're out. You're free and clear.
And I feel so, like, light and good.
Yeah, you
And
cartwheel out of the bathroom.
And I'm like, but obviously that's not going to be a great smell in there.
Yeah, and it's like warm. You know when it's like warm?
Oh, yeah.
When you go in and you could like feel how bad it smells.
The atmosphere
With
is
your
different
skin?
in there. The gravity's different because someone's birthday is happening in there.
It's like it rained last night and it's a hot summer morning.
Exactly. And I'm like, well, you know, whatever. Everybody poops. It's fine. Like and I'm sure our group was like also ready to go pee or whatever also. So I'm like, whatever, bro. I guess I set the stage.
Yeah.
I set the bar of smell in there.
Yeah.
And I open up the door like, and then there's a girl that I don't recognize standing there, and all of my friends are also standing there, all looking at me. Everyone's looking at me. And I'm like, what did I was in there that long.
Man, somebody booped in there right before I peed just a little bit.
Someone, I don't know. It wasn't me. You always want to say it wasn't me, especially if it wasn't you.
I can't believe somebody dropped a hot shit right before I went to go see if I had an eye booger.
It smells like it just happened. You're telling him. It's crazy.
Yo, you walk out of the bathroom like, whoa, I smelled that first, huh?
Did you smell like
Damn, and now you guys are smelling it?
Dude, I did that exact same thing in an elevator. I farted.
God, it's so gross in here.
Dude, I farted in an elevator and I thought it wasn't gonna open again.
No
It
way.
opened again.
And was it a big
the
pop?
girl
That's
walked
great.
in and her face immediately.
No. She knows it was you.
Dude, you make
There's
the
nothing
same
you can
face.
say.
If you walk into an elevator and it already has farts in it, you make the same face
Yeah.
as if you just got hit by a water balloon.
Right.
Yeah. There's nothing you can say if you're the only one in an
No,
elevator and it
it's the
smells like
worst.
shit in
That's
there.
you forever, no matter
That was
what.
where the
Even if it
phone
wasn't-
saved me. Stay on the phone.
You stay on the phone. You're not even there.
So anyway.
It couldn't have been you. You were on your phone.
Yeah, it couldn't have been. I was on my phone. It wasn't me.
I was just checking Shazam to see if it does smell.
If the smell could be found from who did it.
Siri, who dealt it?
Can you find out? Yeah, ChatGPT. Can you find out who dealt it?
Oh, hold on. It's going to tell us.
Actually heard it.
Here's what I found for who dealt it.
The butler dealt it.
The butler dealt it with his butt in the billiard room.
So,
I had a situation too where I was waiting.
well, hold on. I gotta end this
Okay.
poop story. Hold on. The end is very.
Kevin, go to work.
Get out of here. No, hold on. So, okay.
Everyone's looking at you.
So everyone's looking at me, and then I, you know, the girl goes in, and then I come out, and everyone else is waiting for the bathroom too. So I was like, what the fuck? Everyone's like kind of laughing, and they're like, that girl needed to go to the bathroom the second you closed the door.
Oh no. And you were like taking your time, having a nice time. Whatever.
And she was waiting, dude, and she was like me probably.
Did you hear her knock or anything?
No one knocked because they were. There were a few friends out
Maybe she
there.
saw you go in.
right when I stepped up.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, he just went in," like, you know, or whatever.
Damn. And
They're
she
my
just
friends in
has
there.
shit running down her
I
pants.
just felt so bad, but
Filled up her leggings.
it's one of those things where it's like, the etiquette is like, I mean, first come, first serve.
Yeah, there's other
First come, first serve.
bathrooms, presumably.
But I felt bad, and we were all, because everyone was waiting to go to the bathroom. Also,
Yeah.
we like, she came out
You should be.
while we were all there.
okay. Was
And
she upset? She look at you?
She didn't even make eye contact, and
Yeah, she needed to go.
one of my friends
She
was
shit
like,
on top of your shit. You
One
didn't
of-
flush.
dude, they just pile it up. It's Idlewild. You just pile it up. But one of my friends was like making friends with her out there, and they were like she was great, like a sweet
Like
girl.
distracted her.
Yeah, and they were like, oh man, you should just like we're doing shit later. You want to come hang out with us or whatever? And she's like, oh my god, yeah. And like it was like such a fun. And then the second she was done, she just bolted.
Yeah.
Not even a goodbye to the
Gone.
people she was talking to.
Gone. We
or
had our
like
memory.
thanks or no, it was just gone.
No, it's over.
Because everything in that moment was awkward for everybody.
Dude, imagine like she had your same situation and she had to deal with somebody else's like hot shit air.
But guess what? She has me as the scape farter, the scape shit, the goat shit.
You're the goat of shit.
Because
the scapegoat.
I took the fall
Yeah.
because it could have just been me.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, whoa, that guy really ricked it up in there. And Morty, too. That guy ricked and Morty in there.
Like I definitely Morty'd in that place. Dude, I'll never forget the last time I had to drive to Portland or wherever the fuck. I had an emergency piss situation and I had to stop in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it was like farm town.
Yeah.
And they had one kind of gas station that sold cigarettes inside, and you know, like the old 7-Up logo was outside.
Yeah.
Like they got one sponsorship in like 1984 and that's it.
Right.
And I said, do you have a bathroom? And he was like, it's outside. And it was like an outhouse situation. It was, you know, those blue porta potties.
Yeah.
It was like a glorified one of those.
Oh, man.
And it was like backed up. But it was like, even thinking about it now is making me have
wanna
internal
gag.
stuff. But it was the grossest thing I could ever even like imagine. It was grosser than like my grossest thoughts I've ever had about shit.
Oh, my God.
And I had to piss, so I had to do it. And I pulled my whole shirt up over my face.
And even that didn't help.
Nope. You know why? Because that opens the bottom of your shirt.
Halfway. Oh, no.
Which it happens to be closer, so it's like taking Kevin's long urethra and dipping it in the toilet and breathing it in through the shirt. But it was
I thought you were going to say there was a guy in there looking up at you.
there was a guy there with a fan blowing it up my shirt. But it was like the most disgusting thing I'd ever
Steve
seen.
about when me and my dad walked into a porta potty and the mount poo.
It was coming out of the top.
The top of the toilet.
Like, how do you... At what point...
That's a commitment you make with a group of people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at what point is it high enough that you're like, I'm going to add to this? You get on top and you stand.
insane.
You're like, might as well.
That's how mountains are made.
It's like barely coming out of the toilet. The guy's like, well, it can't stop now.
Well, we're almost at the edge.
This isn't an out of order toilet.
But I was saying I had a situation where I was just like you, where I had to go so bad. I was on my way home from college. Stopped at
Do you have
stopped at a
anything to
99
contribute?
cent store. And then somebody was in the bathroom,
Yeah.
and they were in there for like 8 minutes. Pooped my pants.
Oh no! And then what?
And then went in, cleaned up, and then had to drive home with shitty underwear.
So you were standing there.
Did
With
you not take them off?
yeah.
I took them off and washed it
And
out.
then put them back on.
Well, not super well, just a little bit.
You dried them in the fucking like
That could've worked.
hyper blower 2000.
Oh yeah, the air blowing.
Poop part.
Dude, everyone got sick for 3 weeks because of
Wait,
it.
how long were you standing there with poop in your pants?
4 minutes maybe. It
Damn.
smelled.
Of course, it's shit.
It was bad.
That story that you just told, I remember Mike calling me. He's like, Zoe? Zoe?
No way.
It's like,
You were-
Zoe,
He
I'm
could
different.
Not, he could not even, he was so...
He changed after that.
Yeah, he was changed.
It made me upset.
Yeah.
It upset me.
All
About
he
the
kept
world?
saying was, Zoe, you don't, I can't, Zoe?
Dude, because I couldn't even take a
Mike, calm
picture.
down.
I was like, if
Take a
I
deep
pull my
breath.
phone out to take a picture, this is in
Yeah,
my
no
phone
way.
forever.
She's like,
in and on.
take a deep breath, and he's like, no.
Nope, kid. I'm good. Love you. Bye.
Bye, Zoya. Damn.
It was miserable.
There's
It
everyone.
was like what an ugly person looks like inside.
I think everyone has their like legendary like poop story.
Yeah, you take enough shits, you're gonna take a couple good ones.
Yeah. Is that your ultimate poop story?
The only other one, because I don't have a super great memory, and
Yeah.
Zoya loves the story too, because I'm in love with this buffalo chicken place.
Oh, yeah.
Back home. It's called Archie Moore's. There's a couple of them. There's one in Milford, which is one I worked at and got fired from in high school. I didn't get fired. I got pushed out because none of the waitresses liked me.
Damn.
Because I always made salads wrong. And one time, like, people would order like trays of buffalo wings for Super Bowl weekend coming up or just past, whatever.
The big game.
And congratulations to Tyler Swift. And they would order and get these big dipping cups of like a blue cheese and stuff.
Yeah.
One time, I gave somebody sour cream instead of blue cheese because I didn't really care. I just knew that a white substance went in this cup. And then I went to the bathroom to take a 4-hour shit and play Tetris because I hated it there so much. And a dude came in, bigger dude, I think is obvious, complaining about that he didn't have, and that's me like trying to blend in, trying to lay low, complaining about that he got sour cream instead of blue cheese and like berated the entire kitchen and all the bartenders, and I'm just like playing Tetris on my phone. And they were like, do you know what you just fucking had to make us do?
No way.
And so anyway, I love Archie Moore's. Zoya fucking hates it. She's like, that place isn't good. You go there every time you get diarrhea, every time.
Is it true?
It's not true. I'm not calling my wife a liar. So there was one time I went to the one in Fairfield and she was like, okay, you're going by yourself. And I did. I've gone by myself to Archie Moore's every single time I've gone home. I do get diarrhea every time and I love it.
Is the diarrhea the reason why you go back?
I need it. Now I need it. It's like a nice little reset.
Yeah.
I like not knowing when it's going to come out of me for a couple of days.
It cleans you out better than any other place that gives you diarrhea.
Yeah. It's the best diarrhea I've had. It's the best diarrhea. So anyway.
The slogan.
Yeah.
You'll have the best diarrhea.
So I go to this place in Fairfield, which is like maybe a half an hour away from my house. And I go and I get the bubble guts before I even like get my check. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, dude, I can make it home. And I got to the gas station in Fairfield right before the highway, before I did the emergency, like, quick talk to the guy. I need your biggest key to the bathroom.
You're on autopilot mode. Those guys are working.
And then they give you this every time you go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
They're like, the key's at the end of this hockey stick.
And there's nowhere to put it when you get in the bathroom. You got to figure that out.
And you have to put on these inline skates and roll to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I went into the gas station bathroom, which is notoriously like disgusting trucker ass. And I had to take like a I'm at home shit in the gas station bathroom. I don't even think I had time to like put stuff down because I was like the dam is breaking type situation.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's only one like poop thing that I can like kind of remember. What do we have?
Yeah. 25.
We're good?
Minutes left.
I'm scared.
No, it's
Get those
okay.
ads.
Oh shit.
That's so gentle, dude. It was like a grandparent got transformed into a boy.
I will tell you though, I got his hand for a second and it was freezing fucking cold.
Kevin's hands are dead. Kevin has cadaver hands.
He's like the frozen princess. He's Elsa.
Kevin had a special operation, took all the money he makes from this podcast and told the doctor to remove his regular hands and replace them with a cadaver that used to be a stonemason.
Listen, we can get this urethra out like you want. But the trade-off is it's going to make your hands ice cold.
It's going to make your hands of stone. You're going to have statue hands.
Just give it to me, doctor. I like to go boundering, and those cold hands help.
I want to be part of the rock.
But there's one story that my friend Kit, he had a picture of a gas station bathroom that he saw on a road trip that he sent to us. Back when the picture would be in your text as like a tiny little box.
Yeah.
And then you'd like click it, not tap it, because this was before touchscreens.
That's when you had a mouse to use your phone.
It was like MMS
Yeah,
on your
okay,
like,
sure.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you'd have to press the the arrow down to like select your text messages.
Yeah, open.
Yeah, and then hit
uh-huh.
the little middle button to open your text messages.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And so it was like one of those pictures where it filled the little screen that you had on your phone.
Yes.
And it was like like I've seen internet pictures of like blasted up bathrooms, and nothing has compared to that picture, dude. And
Just gross?
It was a mind-blowing, like someone went in there and was like, my purpose is to blast this bathroom.
I need to make this place bad.
Like, I'm not even trying to aim into the toilet in any way.
What does that person need? You know what I mean?
I want a documentary about it. Like, who are these people?
Yeah.
What is happening in
Like,
your
it's-
life?
I remember a time, I'll tell you something I'm not proud of. And then we should probably do the ad.
Yeah.
But there were a couple bars when I was like going out, like 22 years old.
Yeah.
That I would make it a point to pee in the trash can. And I took a picture of it and I would always send it to my friend Jamie.
That's funny. Well, that's funny. You're doing a bit.
Yes, but there is somebody at the end of the night who's taking the trash to the garbage, and that's not fair.
I mean,
But I do have so many pictures of me pissing.
at the very okay, well,
And then I used to steal the hand washing signs everywhere.
I mean, that's not that bad. Wait, really? Do you still have some?
No, there's no way.
Damn.
At some point, I was like, there's shit all over these.
It would have been fun to put one in your own bathroom and just stick it in there.
Dude, like tiling the
Yeah,
wall of the bathroom.
dude. See, that could have been a good repurpose for that. And also, like, that's pretty. Like, that's not really fucking anyone's day.
Right, you should know.
The piss
You
in the
shouldn't need the
trash,
sign.
unless there's a hole in the bag, whatever. They're closing the bag, they're sealing it up, they're throwing it in
They're
the
giving it a
garbage.
kiss and they're throwing it in the
They're gonna,
trash.
they're gonna kiss the bag.
Thank you.
Guys, here at DB, we'd like to remind you to kiss the bag. Every time you throw your garbage away, give your garbage a little kiss.
Put the garbage up over your head once you tie the bag, slap the bottom, give it a little kiss, throw
Kiss
it
the
away.
bag. And you know why we kiss the bag? Because we're thankful for garbage bags.
Yeah.
What did people do back in the day when they didn't have garbage bags? Well, they'd throw their Dixie cups into woven baskets.
And they would make animals eat them.
Dude, that bit will always be funny for us.
Yeah.
Accident or like purposefully ending the
Threatening
show.
to stop the
And
show.
the worst possible moment.
I like it.
All right, well, let's do some ads, boy.
I love this song.
It's nice, right? Dude, I've been working on some... So I'll let you guys in on a little inside baseball. But Mike asked me, outside of the show, to make some music for when we do plugs.
Yeah.
And make it on the KO, the KO2. And I've been working on something real special with the KO.
I can't wait to.
And it's gonna be glorious, my mans. A lot of people think I'm already using the KO, like when we do this thing. But
Those
it's
people have to watch the video episode.
exactly. It's not the KO2. It's the Pocket Operator. It is from Teenage Engineering, but it's the Pocket Operator Speak.
Dude, you just wait until the Patreon content once all that shit gets into full swing.
Dude, we got some planned.
We might never talk again. Oh.
Guys, I want to thank HeadGum. I want to thank all of our pals who work on the show. Hardworking folks like Leah and Jarj. Kevin, who's like slacking.
Quit.
Where are you?
Kevin just quit the
Like,
podcast.
where even are you?
Kevin said this is peak podcast, all of our storytelling. It's never getting better. And he left.
He said the 400th episode was as good as it will ever get.
Yeah. And he says, I'll set up cameras for 401, but I will not be here when it ends.
And when he said all of this to us, he had tears in his eyes.
And he was holding up both of his middle fingers.
And he was flashing a piece
And he was slashing his penis.
with the big long urethra. I guess he's just showing it off.
He has to. It costs so much.
Guys, I want to thank Rocket Money. Don't you, Mike? I want to thank Rocket Money. Let's take a moment to thank Rocket Money.
Thank you, Rocket Money.
Yeah, guys. Let me ask you a question, audience. Do you ever feel like money is just flying out of your account?
Like it was on some kind of a rocket.
You have no idea where it's going. Where's all this money? There's a big hole in my account, and the money's just falling through. Like one of those Looney Tunes black holes.
Yes.
That just goes to the void.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Where's it going? Well, guess what? We here at DB know. We know where it's going.
We know where the money's going.
It's all those darn subscriptions, internet.
And to the government.
Yeah, man. And listen, think about it. Between streaming services, fitness apps, delivery services, parenting apps, mental health apps, social mediums, it's endless. And listen, I'm guilty of it too, guys. That's right. Your humble podcast host, Steve Zaragoza here, speaking from experience. I'm guilty of it too. So then comes along Rocket Money to help us find the subscriptions that we're actually spending money on. And I'll tell you guys, it's eye-opening to use this and see how this works.
They're like, whoa, they got so much of my money every month? I haven't even used this thing in a bunch of months.
Yeah.
And what the
and Rocket Money will cancel Rocket Money will cancel the subscriptions you don't want anymore. It's super easy. So what is Rocket Money? Well, it's a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills. Guys, Rocket Money is a very, very helpful. Think of it like a little digital assistant.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Right? And with Rocket Money, you can see all the subscriptions you have in one place. And if you see something you don't want, you cancel it with a tap. And you never have to get on the phone with a customer service ever. How about that? And they'll even try to get you a refund for the last couple of months of wasted money and negotiate to lower your bills for you by up to 20%. Guys, having access to this financial help is easy, and all you got to do is take a picture of your bill, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. How cool is that?
I think it's very cool.
And Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has helped save its members, on average, $720 a year.
Get out of my ass with that number.
And that's with $500 million in canceled subscriptions, over 5 million users. I mean, come on, guys.
That's literally, they're just paying people. They're paying you to save you money.
Yeah, kinda. So stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/banter. That's rocketmoney.com/banter. Thank you, Rocket Money. Guys, Squarespace. How about some Squarespace up in here?
Love Squarespace.
We love it, and why? Well, because the internet is a scary place.
It certainly is.
But sometimes you stop on a place like MikeFalzone.com.
Yes.
Which is a beautiful looking website completely built using Squarespace.
Now ask me how I got such a beautiful looking website.
Mike, how? How did you get that beautiful
I picked it off of a list of award-winning templates. Whoa. I was at the template award ceremony and I saw that Squarespace got so many awards for their templates.
I just see you pulling out a little notepad and taking a note.
And I was like, that's the one.
That's the one.
Minimalist 6 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, if you do anything, if you have your own business, which so many people with this hustle culture have their own business, have their own hobbies that they want to show the world, Squarespace is the absolute easiest way to do it. the quickest and make it look the best. It used to be when the internet was first starting, when me and Steve were on the internet, you had to pay somebody tens of thousands of dollars to manage your website. And that's just not the case anymore. Dude, you could have a beautiful looking website that's your own little piece of the internet that doesn't belong to a social media site. It's your own thing. You could easily open up a store and do super easy e-commerce. And not only that, but you're sitting there being like, but what if I ever have a problem with it? I'll tell you what. You have 24/7 customer service. They're always there for you. I've told the story 10,000 times about how they helped me once on Christmas Eve. And they've always been helpful. It's always been easy. And if you need that and you want it, it's there.
So, guys, listen to Mike Falzone, your humble podcast host of Dynamic Banter. And whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. So go to squarespace.com/banter for, you go to squarespace.com for the free trial. And when you're ready to launch, you go to squarespace.com/banter to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com for the free trial. And when you're ready to launch, you go to squarespace.com/banter. Get that 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Great job.
Thank you, Squarespace, and thank you, everyone in the whole world.
Can I say shows real quick?
Yes.
February 16th, which I believe is tonight, if I have my calculations right, I'm in Manhattan Beach, so come hang out. On the 17th, I'm in Tarzana. On the 22nd, I'm at the West Side Comedy Theater in Zamamamka. On the 24th, yes, that was Bon Jovi. They'll be my opening act. On the 24th, I'll be at the Yard Theater doing that world record for standing show. On the 25th, I'll be at Hotel Cafe. On the 28th, I'll be at the Comedy Store in the belly room. This is hurting my throat. On the 1st of March, I'll be at the Alamo Draft House. Woo! For Dishoom. It's going to be a great time. And then on the 8th is the next Surrounded show. We only have one show this time, so make sure you don't miss it. Those tickets fucking sell out fast, and you know the lineup is going to be bonkers. It's going to be on the 8th of March, which is the second Friday at 9:45 in the Improv Lab in the Hollywood Improv. And then in April, the 17th through the 22nd, I'll be doing Surrounded and other shows in Austin, Texas. At the Moon Tower Festival, brought to you by JFL. And then in May 7th is the Surrounded show at the goddamn Netflix is a joke, dude. And it's me, Drew Lynch, Steph Tolev, Rick Glassman, and more. That's going to be the biggest show we've ever done in the Bourbon Room in Los Angeles. So please come out. Really want to sell out the Netflix show and show Netflix that this show could be fucking on Netflix, dude. That would be tight as hell.
Dude, how fucking cool would that be?
Maybe someday in the future. I just want them to know who I am, and I want them to say, hey, Mike. Hi. And then I want to be like, what's up?
Wonderful. I hope that happens for you, man.
Dude, that's all I ever wanted.
So, we've got new History Road themes, don't we?
Do we?
Like coming out of our ass. Well, ones that
Every show we have a new one?
Well, I don't know about now, but we certainly have had some recently.
Yeah. We thank you so much, dude. Dude, also,
It's so fun.
I keep forgetting to mention this hat that Steve is wearing is our new Dynamic Banter patch hat. It's fucking awesome. And the hoodies are, I'm told, being shipped by the end of last week.
Oh, hell yeah.
So we didn't mention that on the 400th because we were busy celebrating and we're drunk off our asses.
Yeah.
But yeah, hoodies. Something happened because it's puffer ink. It's that ink that kind of comes out a little bit. Right.
So
I guess the cold in Montana fucked up the first batch of ink, so it delayed them a little bit. But now I guess they went out at the end of last week.
We don't want to get you guys bad stuff.
We don't want to get you bad ink.
I'm sure we appreciate the patience while we fix the bad stuff and make it good.
Yeah.
And thank you to Byron for handling a lot of that.
All of it. Dude, we got the shirt in the works for you guys right now that we've been working on for a couple weeks.
Oh, dude, it looks so good. There's
Just
some
you
really
wait.
good shit coming, man. I mean, this hat's so badass, too. Like, the fucking logo is
It's
so
very
cool
good.
looking.
I keep leaving mine in my car, unfortunately.
I can't. It's my new favorite hat.
Good. Dropping a bunch of stuff in the background.
Darling, I suppose you and me could take a view down history road. Corporate gave me a promotion for being racist.
Orpa gave me a promotion? Is it Orpa?
Orpa gave me a promotion
For
for being
being
racist? I don't think that would happen.
Is that what it said?
Corporate gave me a promotion for being racist.
It just doesn't feel like that would happen. I feel like that's a lie.
That's a really strange thing to say.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
We don't have Kevin here to be like, don't read that one. So we're just gonna go like we used to and just randomize, baby.
Just fucking.
I love it. I kind of miss it.
Just fucking.
It's kind of thrilling.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Because remember when we would read bad ones on the show and it'd be like,
We'd get
"Ugh."
halfway through, be like, too many words. What's up, Zosh?
Read that one.
Did you have a strong opinion about one of them, Zoe?
She said this one. AJ says Steve said the first 3. Hey, BB boys, my name is Aaron Jeffries Flexer Jr. That's a flex.
Stop
That's its own
that.
flex.
Was your dad a superhero?
Aaron Jeffries Flexer Jr.
Dude, it sounded like your mom had sex with a like an exercise machine.
That's like a professional wrestler name.
the Flexer.
Aaron Jeffries Flexer Jr. AJFJ.
AJ Flexer.
AJFJ. Adfadge.
Shout out Adfadge one time. Dude, how do you not call yourself
Gotta
that?
be Adfadge.
The Adfadge. Flexer Jr.
The Fadge is here.
96.6. The
The
Fadge.
Fadge. 94.6. JFJ. AJ.
The Fadge.
The Fadge is a two-horn honk boy from Philly. That's nice. Had a cheesesteak there once in Philly. Saw the Benjamin Franklin. I saw that Rocky statue.
Yeah. It's in front of a little art museum.
It is, yeah.
Philly's fun, dude. I've
Yeah.
seen so many parking lot fights in Philly. Philly people are always ready to fight wherever.
That's why I kept even more to myself than I do when I'm in New York.
Dude, in Vegas.
Vegas.
What
Nobody
you
gives a
keep to
fuck
yourself
what you do in
stays to
Vegas.
yourself.
You can do whatever you want in Vegas. And no one will give a fuck.
Someone will pay you to fight them in a
Yeah.
parking lot. That's the only difference.
As some of us long-time BB listeners do, I just recently restarted the podcast. In episode 14, the most polarizing episode ever is what it's called.
Okay.
Started at 12:42, we hear the lead up to Steve uttering the first ever 3 sequence in the ever expanding EZU. I love it.
This is what episode?
I love this. This is someone's autism.
Okay. Someone sent us their autism in a history road.
Yeah. They're saying that they heard the first 3 sequence repeated. Maybe it's like some people hear the patterns and things. And it's
Yeah.
like this guy locked into the first ever 3
Whoa,
thing.
whoa. Okay.
And it says that's all. And it's in that episode. Episode 14, the most polarizing episode ever at 12:42.
Did he give a clip?
That? No.
I should have been doing that.
Well, it's easier. It sounds better through the computer, though. You don't
Okay.
have to do that.
Tight.
Mike, you just sit tight. You work hard enough.
I'm just
man.
saying we
Just
fell
relax.
apart as soon as Kevin left.
I know. We don't even know what we're doing anymore.
As soon as Kevin quit, the show really shit the bed.
Kevin's just losing it. I don't trust him anymore.
I don't trust
I
Kevin.
used to trust him real good.
Oh, now would be a good time to remind you that we have a community number. If you want to text 818-722-8682, you can get info on when me and Steve come to town and when I come to town doing stand-up things.
When I come to town.
Dude, did I tell you that I met that guy?
Oh, talk about it.
I met Mike Dirnt,
Yeah.
who's the bass player for Green Day, at the Comedy Store. And he was so fucking nice, and I was able to take a picture of him. I was working that night. So there's a picture of him and Dean Del Rey on my Instagram, on Mike Falzone and Mike Falzography, probably. And it was just cool as shit,
that's a
dude.
cool picture.
Yeah, it was really cool. And then he liked the picture, and then he followed me on Instagram. So I guess I'm going on tour with Green Day.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Is what happens next.
That is what happens next.
But it was so cool to meet some. Like, that's the first tape I ever bought.
Dude.
And it was like a blue tape, and I brought it to like 6th grade. I remember that.
Dude.
Just like listening to that band on like sleepovers and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're
and
a
then
big
meeting the
part.
bass player to that band was insane. It felt insane.
There seems to be more of these things happening to you in your life lately. Like you're doing the thing with the state on the same bill.
Oh yeah.
Which is fucking crazy.
And Tim Robinson.
Dude, that's
is gonna be there.
insane.
But the state is
It's just
I
like
love
Green
Tim
Day.
Robinson, but the state is like my comedy Green Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
so
wacky.
crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, buddy. You've worked so hard. You've earned to be on a billing with these guys.
Thanks, bud.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. That's very nice.
All right. Episode 14, the most polarizing episode ever.
Episode 14.
14.
Wow.
I had to dig real deep for this one.
Our voices are different. We were just 12 years old.
We were so young. We were just little babies.
Well, we were on HeadGum back then.
At 12:42. Let's get there. 12:42 is the first time we get one of those three.
The other day?
Yeah, I love it. You
And
showed that to me.
I sent this to him. I think it would be a great phone background.
Yeah.
And I
I would
sent
do
it to
that.
him. He
Will you
didn't
send
say a
that?
damn
Did you
thing.
send that to me?
Yeah, man.
Okay, then I'm going to use that as my phone background for sure.
Great.
Right now I have T232 and D2D2 on my from Star
Is that
on my
it?
phone.
I don't think that counts.
Who is that?
Here we go.
The ones up there. See them on top of the piano? 2-3-D2 and
The man with the sombrero?
3-3-3-3-3-3-3-3-3-3-3-3-3-3-3.
There it is.
Star? The gold one is from a star.
Wow, that's straight up a 333.
It's the same. 335, Dude, that's the newer model of the robot is 335, 3353. That's the version. 333.
335. Can you help us out here? Thank you. He just says his name.
3.
We're in emergency. Call 911 335. Thank you. That's how you know he's gonna do
Dude,
it.
the guy loves the robot so much that he always thanks him. Thank you. Do you thank Siri?
No.
I always thank Siri just in case.
No, yeah. Yeah. It would be nice courtesy to just
Yeah.
thank them. Yeah. But the thing is it stops listening.
Absolutely.
So it's like, if I heard that it like,
But I don't know when it starts listening. Because
Yeah.
sometimes I just say shit and then it answers. So if there's a part of it that's always like waiting for something,
Yeah.
I'm definitely saying thank you every single time.
right. If I had
It's
a
gonna
robot,
say, dude, I'm gonna pass. Here's what's gonna happen. You know how there used to be like life alert and shit? In the future, everyone's gonna have one of these, and it's gonna know when your heart stops, and it's gonna call the cops and your friends for you.
that'd be great.
The cops. It's gonna call the ambulance.
Or ambulance,
The cops
yeah, the
come. and
cops.
like, shit, we should have called.
Wait, there's a robot. Maybe he has information. What happened here? Okay, all right.
We're gonna have to make a cardiac arrest.
Dude, that's funny. What do we call them? Dr. Cops.
Dr. Cops.
In the future, doctors and cops are one. It's time for everyone's favorite TV show, Dr. Cops. Starring 3353, the robot.
It's just a bunch of robots. Starring 3353, Bleetop 7, and 4512.
PP2.
In a breakout performance from PB2.
Remember in season 1 when PP1 died?
PP.
PP2. PP1. He's falling in the lava. No, PP1.
335.
I know 335.
He's inconsolable.
He's
335.
that's what he said.
He's mundane.
Yeah.
He sounds kind of mundane.
335.
Oh, he's happier again.
He got over it, so he's programmed to get over it fast.
How are we on the timer?
I wasn't gonna address it. I didn't want
Well
to address
beyond
it.
an hour at this point. Yeah, I think we are. But I'll finish this email. That's all, guys. Thanks for making Fridays so good for all the Patreon
Oh, what the
content.
fuck? I think it went off at some point.
Well, we're
What are we on that one?
105.
Oh.
That was a headgum podcast.